What's going on, everyone? It's Noodle House here, and we are back on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. And we're on to the very last chapter, which is Goodbye Danganronpa. We can only but continue. We ran into the entrance hall, trying to escape the battle that was unfolding.
Seems like
Things have suddenly become really bad. So the robot uprising finally happened. It's what I always feared, but
why you?
I never expected it to be like this.
Why?
But why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he? I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Hey, what should we do?
Remember.
Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to kill this killing game. Okay, but what do we need to look for? Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game. The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
Because
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in this school, right? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, then in that
I don't
case.
know.
But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher Project were our 16 students.
Nope.
Do you think it's possible someone may have infiltrated the Gopher Project?
That's right.
That someone could be the mastermind hiding somewhere in this school. Someone? You mean a remnant of despair, right? There's someone else inside this academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair.
That's true.
If we can find them and kill them, then this killing game should end. I don't know about killing them.
But
There's a possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet. It seems like it's worth a shot. And that's not the only thing we have to find out. To truly end this killing game, we must find this mastermind of despair. And also find hope. Hope?
remember.
Our home. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. I know there is hope out there. We have to find it before we leave.
Jeez.
Isn't this some fictional story? So I don't think things will work out like that.
Hey.
But if we look for it, we might just find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything.
Okay.
So we have to try.
That's true.
Since Kyo is distracting the exercise, we won't have to worry about violating school rules.
Okay.
There must be other rooms that we haven't investigated yet. You're right, there's no point complaining. Let's all just do what we can. Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it. Maki.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all is revealed, this killing game will end. Okay. Investigation? Okay.
Hey.
Then let's split up and start searching. Yeah, we're gonna split up. But we were just in such a united mood. Well, we don't have enough time left to all go together, unfortunately.
Right.
Right, we'll see each other soon. Bye, everyone.
Right.
Alright, I should go too. We need to end this killing game by dawn. I mean, I guess that's where I gotta look. Not sort of obvious or anything. What? A hole? Now is the time to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end this killing game before dawn breaks. What? I'm sorry, there's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here, I have to investigate. I have a fucking time limit. Are you having a fucking giggle? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck, dude. Ah, jeez. I can move this, right? Ah, yeah, okay. It's fucking shit. Okay. Remove it all. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have enough. It's saying friendship power, but it's saying I've got 0. I don't know how to increase this. Alright, what's this? It's broken, but from this door. This must be an ultimate lab. It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left. It's Kokichi's, the Ultimate Supreme Leader's lab. This door isn't supposed to open. Per the rules, if a student dies before the Ultimate Research Lab is opened, then the lab will remain closed. But Keebo's explosives broke the door. Should be able to get inside. I have to go inside. Interesting. So this is Kokichi's lab. It certainly does have the evil organization feel. There's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair. Let's show them that the students of the Hope Speak Academy will never submit to despair. Hope? Despair? At that time, Kaito was in the exocell, but it didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair. Kokichi and Kaito weren't there when we used the flashback light. But even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some links to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden here somewhere. I should investigate thoroughly. Okay. This is Kokichi's chair. Definitely something a Supreme Leader would sit in. But something feels off. It's almost all too cliche. It feels as if this entire room is just an elaborate prank. This must be the emblem of the organisation that Kokichi leaves. But do the remnants of despair put up emblems? A toy helicopter? Is this Kokichi's? A supercar? This is the kind of thing that members of this evil organisation would drive around. Would an evil organisation really want to drive around in such flashy cars? It's more like a child's idea of what an evil organisation would have. There are matching shoes and suits of many colours here. If this is Ultimate Supreme Leader's lab, are these uniforms for the other members of the organisation? There are some unsettling objects here, gas masks, handcuffs. There are also wigs and glasses for disguises, I imagine, but they seem comical. This doesn't seem like something the Remnants of Despair would use. A large table, one I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of any particular interest on the top of the table. Looks like the controller is over here. What's this? There's a collection of files here, bound like a book. The complete history of Hope Speak Academy? I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages. And inside? Information on Hope Speak Academy, Future Foundation, and the Remnants of Despair. This is a history of the battle between Hope and Despair. But we've already remembered all this. We know this information. And I suppose it would make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose. No, something's not right. Something's off. Because the things written in this book.
Got a minute?
Do we have time to read the book? Ah, Maki! I finished in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands. The complete history of Hope Speak Academy. What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hope Speak Academy with flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
Hey,
Maki, this is perfect time. Will you come with me? For what?
is that alright?
I need to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope Speak Academy. Huh? But why? I need to check something important. I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right? She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, and started speaking in a bored narration.
It all began at Hope's Peak Academy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair. This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima, in order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class. Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th class was forced to participate in the killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of a very killing game she masterminded. With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair. The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on, until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that part. Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the new Host Peak Academy? That's a Host Peak Academy.
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate level talent, and that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense, because what Marky just told me is exactly what I remember. Then, what is written in this book? Are these just lies? Or are they... I turned to one of the pages almost without thinking.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
No.
It's just the afterword written on the last page. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject. Well, it says the complete history, so what's the problem? The problem is if this is true. We can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know about Kokichi. I found this in his lab after all.
Hey!
Marky, I'm gonna go to Kokichi's room now. Why Kokichi's room? I have to verify something. I have to determine which things he said were the truth and which were lies. Including if he really was a remnant of despair. Huh? There's no doubt he was a remnant of despair, because in that memory...
Okay.
Well, whatever. If that's what you wanted to, then I won't stop you. Thank you. I never would have imagined this. That Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough that we need to find the truth. What is this? What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Are you one of the chosen for the Gopher Project?
Gopher Project?
I saw you on a flyer on the ground.
That's the Remnants of Despair's doing. Gopher Project participants are classified.
Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent.
I see. But you look just like him.
Don't worry about that. Hey, listen, should you really be outside right now? The meteor...
I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gopher Project succeeds, then the meteorites won't fall down.
No, I've heard the Gopher Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident.
You're wrong! They didn't die!
How would you know that?
Because those people are the heroes that will save the world, right?
The Gopher Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind.
Heroes don't die. Heroes don't give up. That's why they're still alive, because they're heroes.
Heroes?
That was a memory, right?
No.
It's from the flashback light. Oh, this flashback light has a special effect.
Is this...
Shuichi, just now.
Okay.
That must have been the flashback light, the one that Monokuma used after Kaido's trial. After Kaido's trial?
Hey,
Hey, what did you remember? That memory was from when I tried to get away from the Gopher Project and threw away my talent.
yeah.
I remembered the same thing. But why did Monokuma give us that memory? And will we experience another flashback just like the one we just saw? I don't know, but I can't hesitate now.
Hey!
Marky, let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
Well,
You're heading to Kikichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you.
Huh?
Huh? You will?
because
Something about him concerns me. That's why I want to check. She looks worried. Did the flashback...
you want to die.
What? Do you want to die? No, nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh? You have increased your bond. You can move more debris than before. Sweet. I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more like this, then do subscribe to the channel as I upload every day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.